Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another planner review for you before the new year starts, and if you stay tuned till the end, I will have info on a giveaway. I will be giving this beautiful blue planner away, and I will give you all the details then. So this planner is called the Wordsworth Planner. It came in this box that was also shrink wrapped, so it felt like it was very protected from the elements. It's been kind of snowy and rainy where I live, so I appreciated that. And then it also came with this little letter that just kind of gives you some information about the purpose of the planner, which their purpose is to like their tagline is turning dreams into actions, and it's all about like taking your goals and making them like a part of your daily routine, which I think is a really cool idea. So let's get into this. I don't want this to be forever long. Okay, so it comes like this, and I'm just going to zoom in just a teensy bit. Okay, so it has this little, what would you call this? It's just this little wrap thing, and it just kind of gives you a little bit of information. This is non-dated. It is monthly, and it is weekly in a vertical format, so I'm going to show you all of that stuff. So when you open it up, it has a little page for you to put your information. And then it has some information about the planner and how they suggest that you use it. I like the visuals and the little descriptions of how they think that you should use this planner. Of course, you can use it any way that you want, but I do like that they focus on the goals, and they talk about like how to create your goals and then how to break them down. And then a very important part, I mentioned this in my last planner review, I love that planners are including a space for reflection, because I really do believe that reflection is a way to grow. So I really like that. And then it kind of talks about like the benefits if you use this planner regularly, which is really cool. And then here you have a bunch of yearly calendars, which just for reference is kind of cool to have. And then here, I haven't seen this in a lot of planners, is a little bit of travel planning, like your dates, where you're going to go, and then some notes about it. I think this maybe could have been organized just a little bit better, but I do like that they included like a place for you to keep your dates for traveling. And then they have time zones. I'm always constantly Googling, especially Australia for some reason. Always checking on those Australian planner release times. Okay, and then you have your goals section. So this is where you break down your goals. So you have a place where you can create a mind map, which I think is really cool. I did one last year for my word of the year, which was, well, is for 2018, grit. And I hung it on my fridge so I could see it all the time, which was nice. But I think it's really cool that you could like take it with you, like it's portable. And then this area is for your vision board, which if I were to use this, I would make a collage of different things, mixed media. And then this is where you break down all of your goals. So this is like personal, and I like how it gives you like a space for the goal, the reason for the goal, and then actions and a target date. And then they have different categories. So you have friends, family, friends, relationships, and you have space for 8 of those goals. And these don't have to be like year-long goals. They can be short-term. Professional goals. Again, you have 8 spaces. And then you get into the monthly section. So all of the monthly spreads are at the front of the planner. So these are kind of like separated because it's undated. Okay, so you have a space. This is for every single month. You have a space to those 3 areas of goals. You have a space to like break them down or move them over from the previous section, and then some notes. And then this is what every monthly spread looks like. So it's undated, like I said. You have a little bit of space for notes. You can write the month up here, and then you fill in the rest, and then you have another notes section down here. And they're really big on quotes. So you'll have quotes everywhere in the planner, which I think is nice. Okay, so then you have a space. I really like this. You don't see this a lot in planners. It displays a space for monthly reflection. So you could do anything right here. You could print off some pictures. You could draw. It's just a little dot grid. And then you review the previous month or the next month. No, What am I trying to say? Okay, you're going to start the next month and you're going to review how the previous month went. And I like these questions, what I wanted to get done but didn't and why, and what have I learned this month. And so then you start to plan for the next month. So it's kind of a process. So you have your monthly spread, or you have your goals, then you have your monthly spread, then you have your reflection, and you prepare for the next month on this page. So I think that's a really cool process if you keep it up and you like kind of really analyze your months and how much progress you've made. So you have your months there. They're all the same. I'm not going to go through all of them. And then you get to the weekly section. And the weekly section is kind of cool how it's set up. It reminds me a little bit of the Passion Planner. Let me zoom in one more time. Okay, so again, you fill in the dates. So you could start this any time of the year. You have a weekly focus. I really like this, the I'm grateful for. So I keep track of daily gratitude. I don't do it in my main planner like this, but I think that's a really cool idea to include that. And it's like small, but you start your day off with that. And then you have your to-do list. You have priority and secondary. And then you have your schedule. So it goes from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. And you have a little space for that. And then you have your weekly actions, weekly affirmations, and then your notes section at the bottom. So I really like this layout. I think it's very, it's structured, but you could still like do whatever you wanted to with it. Like it gives you prompts if you're that person who needs prompts, and the structure. I think that's really cool. So there are the weekly, of course, these are all the same. You do have, these are really nice, your little page markers. Let's pull these out. Okay, and they match the planner. So you have your bright blue, which is so beautiful. And then you have gray, which I think that's really cool. So you can put one in for your weekly section. And then you could have one to mark your monthly section. Like that. And it just looks so nice. Okay, once you get through all of the weeks, you get to the back and there is quite a bit of dot grid pages. And I really like dot grid. It's probably my favorite. I don't like lined anymore because I'm like so into the dot grid. And then at the very back, you have some blank pages also. So you could do like some monthly budgeting. I mean, there's really like the possibilities are endless. So then you have your blank pages at the back. There's probably like, how many? Maybe like 7. So that would be like 14 pages of blanks. And then you have, I like this too. You have, I'm going to take this off real quick. You have one of those little pockets, which I think are so handy. Oh, I didn't even know this was in here. This was a surprise. Okay, let's see what these say. All right, so we have some little arrows that are like a forest green. We've got some little flowers, or that's what it looks like to me. Some asterisks, and then some check marks. Little arrows, stars. I don't know what these are, but they're kind of cute. Hearts and exclamation points. These are like autumn colors. I like that. And then these, okay, so you have I'm grateful for, put your heart into it, relationship goal, personal goal, professional goal. So those are those 3 sections of goals that they have laid out for you. Love this, affirmation, reflection, and let's do this. And then these, big day, birthday, night out, shopping, workout, healthy eating, meditation, vacation, and finance. So those are kind of cool to include. Didn't even know they were in there. Oh, there's another one. Okay, one more. So we have deadline, meeting, reminder, important, make it happen, noted, today, study, and appointment. So that is really interesting. All right, I'm going to put those back in there. And then you also have your little bungee. It's not a bungee. It's like an elastic. And that goes all the way around and keeps it all snug together. So I love the color of this. It is so pretty. It's like a blue, but it has just a touch of purple to it. And it is so, so pretty. This looks like my school's color of blue. It's so pretty. So, I think that is everything. Let's do one more thing before we go. I'm going to go to the back and we're going to do a little quick pen test. So I just grabbed some here. I have, start with the Sharpie. So this is a ultra fine point Sharpie. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and let me show you the pens, and then I'll just do them and speed you through. Okay, so I have this Sharpie permanent marker. I have a flare. This is one of my favorite gel pens. This is a Jelly Roll. I have my trusty Papermate Inkjoy in 0.5. I have the same in blue, but in 0.7. And then this pen is a Tombow. I don't read this language. I think it's Japanese. I don't read that, but it's just a like a lettering pen. So I'm gonna show you this, but I'm gonna speed you through because that could get a little boring, and then we're gonna see how the paper does. Okay, so let's look at how this did. The paper is very smooth, and I like that about it. So let's look over here. All right. So the Sharpie definitely bled through, but that's not surprising at all, and I don't fault it because it's a Sharpie. The Tombow lettering marker actually did not bleed through very much at all, just a little bit of shadowing. The flare just barely shadowed. The Jelly Roll, I mean, you can barely see it. And then the two gel pens at the end, I can feel like the braille feeling, but that's it. There's no bleed through at all, which is nice. So I think it is nice paper. And it's thin enough where it's not too thick of a planner, which is nice. But it is thick enough to withstand some gel pens and stuff. So to win this planner, I want you to leave a comment down below if you're really interested in it. What are your plans for this planner and how would it help you? So leave a comment answering those two questions. I'll also list them in the comments and I will pick someone. I haven't fixed a deadline yet, but I will put it in the description and I will contact you through YouTube. And I will let you know that you're the winner so I can get your address and everything and send this to you. So I want to find this a good home. Now, if you're interested in buying this planner, I have a couple of pieces of information for you. I will have a 40% off coupon code down in the description for you. And there are also some free materials on their website. I will leave the website listed down in the description. And go follow them on Instagram because they post a lot of information about the planner and they are at Wordsworth Planner. I will leave the link to their Instagram down there also. And finally, if you have any questions about the planner itself, leave those down below if I did not answer it and I will get back to you on that. So I think that is everything for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. I always post planner videos several times a week. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!